The house where the trees are, where the mountain is, to the trees, it grades to the sky. We get to look at Mountain Station, but a different part of it this time. What does it read? I'll show you. It reads Mountain Biking Trails. Where the sign is, your magical adventurer Reese here. I'm here to show you a little bit over here in this unique like spot here in Mountain Station. And here is the sign that we'll take a read of that before we get into some other various spots. Like, we won't be going up there, but we'll go over there and take a peek of what's over there. But first, let's take a look at this sign first. Before we go into those various spots. Anyways, without further ado, let's get those like thumbs up for me, and let's go. So here's the shelter booth right here. As you can see, Aries, the Nelson Suckling Club welcomes you to Mountain Station. As it reads here, it reads about it from about here a little bit upon over here. Reads up above mountain biking trails, and here is the map. Here is the legend on each one. You can see by the sign and the color, and all here, all the trails seen there. That's just a pond over here. We'll take a look around here and check around here. There is the stuff you see just right over here. Now, let's go out sightseeing and see what we can find. We'll take a look of what's over here. We'll check out this, and then we'll go and check out what's over in this direction. We'll check out what this is. We'll have to go through this way first. You can kind of vaguely see water through this. I'll actually step over here on that side there and look down here. Right down to here. You can see water right there. And we've got another spot of water. That's just right over here too. As you can see. Now that we've seen that, let's go up a trail from here, not too far, and then we'll make our way down to like over in this direction. I see something up over here that looks pretty interesting. What is this I see? Do you not know what this actually what this actually is? But it looks pretty interesting. Whatever it is. Seen here. Looks slightly rusted. You can, and on the opposite side, you'll see is this thing here. wooden plank-like thing. Crate. It can sift. Right there. You can see some bugs. I just lift it up so you can see under there. We'll walk a little bit down into this direction and check out what's over here. And then we'll head on back to over there. You see, we got a creek from about there, channeling from over there. You can see more of it. There is a sign right there that says unmaintained trail, but it's a-okay to actually walk it there. We got another sign over there, and if you look over here, you'll see is a trash bin right there on the hang of my right, seen here. We'll walk over here and we'll check out just up there for a bit. Not going too far though. Look at that stuff where those trees are. Let's take a look at this. Flat, like bouncing rocks right there. Big right there, as you can see right there. It's kind of unique. Now that we've seen that, you can see this stretch away from over there. We'll stop here and we'll start heading in now back into this direction. Okay, so we just over here. Now let's take a little walk, heading into different direction, and I want to say something pretty unique, because I see something over there that almost looks like pictures of animals. I'll show you that right now. There, where we were when we first started off this video. We'll just have to walk just out of here to go see them. It's really interesting seeing something that looks just like this. Go behind it like that so you can easily see it. And now we'll head into this direction. So we were back where we were when we started, when we were up there. Take a look down here. Just right to over here. You'll see on over here is like pictures of animals. Like horses, I believe. Or elephants. See them just right there. There's a whole stretch that I want you to take a look and see at. There's some there. I'll get my shadow out of the way here. Stops from about there. And then it picks up. Let's go walk on straight. And we'll see where exactly it picks up those again. Let's go look down down here. It picks up from about right there. That looks like either a moose or a deer. As you can see there. We'll keep walking this. You can see more of it. We'll take a look up over here and check out this before we get down to the other set, which is just from over here. So here is it even says right there onto it, Great Northern Rail Trail. And this is where the bikes will go. And the opposite side of that is a park bench table seen here. And this all has like rocks. A rock wall from over here too. A bit of one seen here. Then again is a seat like rock from over here. Now back up so you can see the full look. Now, since we saw this, well, now let's go over into there and see what else we could find. Let's take a look at the at these pictures from over inside here, on the way this way up to over there. From there, you can see we got deer and steer right there. I'll try to get my shadow out of the way so you can easily see it a little bit more better. That. You see, over here, you can see more of it. A little bit more better over here. And over here is one lying down. And there's a little bit more there. And a little bit more where that signpole is just right there. You see also we got dandelions over here too. As you can see this right there. Now we'll pop up and we'll head into this direction. We got a sign up there. It reads Nelson Elmo on there, and there are like bags for dogs. Seen just right there, where that sign is right there that I'm just pointing at. It's a pretty interesting spot up here. We're doing a more of a thorough look on what we have up here. I see a sign that we've seen before in this direction. Where? Just right over here. It reads the same as well too. Anyway, so we saw some before. Let's head into this direction here. These look like some sort of like stoppers of some kind for like a parking lot right there. Even has these on it too. One there, and one right there too. This one does not have that. But we got these right there. There's a writing on this one here, MOH, and we go over here, MO. Couldn't make out that one, but you can kind of see some chip writing on this one here too. We got some more of these animals right there. This one's like it's actually head butting the other ones in here, as you can kind of make out. Now what we're going to do, since we saw that, we'll make our way in this direction. We can see his little rock rock wall of some kind seen here. And then we get whatever this thing is. Right there. We'll take a look at that in a moment, because I see something over here is like a fence. But over here, before we get to see up there, let's look at this. This is a plank of wood that has moss on, as you can see, some growth right there of moss on this. We'll take this up a little bit. Up this pathway here, we'll get the two pathways in as we make our way up to at least just up here. We can't go in, but I'll show you. We got is a fence. It is open, but there's property, so we won't go in. We'll just see the fence. Nice fence too. All right from here. It's pretty interesting seeing something that looks just like this. We'll walk on down, so we can see this nice wooden, interesting looking fence from over here. And then we'll check out what that place is right down there on the hang of my right. Okay, so over here, I believe, is like a water generator of some kind here. Seen here. So we just came out over there, and now we're over here to see what this is. On the ground you see is some kind of like storm drain of some kind. Or a manhole, whatever it's called, right there. It almost looks like a waffle. Yeah, it almost looks like a waffle. That's by the looks of it, though. Right there. And that's just where this thing is right there. It's pretty interesting. And if you go down a little bit more behind over here, you'll see is this like balancing rocks. So it almost looks like a statue of I don't know. Something like a person praying or something of the sort. We're seeing just right there. So yeah, over here it looks like a statue of either someone sitting down and meditating or praying. Right there, you can see the head, the arm, and then the legs and down. Seen here. I'll put the lens around so we can take a good look at this. Then we'll keep on walking in this direction. So it really does look like someone sitting down in meditation mode or praying. You see? Almost like it too. As you can see right there, the hands either in praying mode or in meditation mode in there. And here is like the head right there. And with the legs, it'll be just right there. It almost looks like it though. Seeing there. And it's all by where this interesting looking tree, seen here, in the back of it, seen there. So that looked pretty interesting, seeing something like that. We'll carry on. There's a few things over here that caught my eyes. I was up here before making this video. Anyways, let's keep on walking. There's some more things we need to see up here that we didn't see before. Okay, so here we got is you got Trustman here. You can see on the hang of my my left of me, and if you keep on walking, you'll see more things coming up over here. It could be on either the hang of the right or the hang of my left. We'll take a look at either side. We'll see what comes into view. Over here you see is this like blue like rope seen here that's attached to this tree here, and it's attached down to over there. And I believe this one here, oh yeah, has a bit of a, yeah, right there. So that one definitely there is something interesting. We'll keep on walking in this way and see what else we could see. So in this one here is going to be like random finds and interesting finds as well too. We've done pretty good so far, and that's starting off on this video. We'll keep our eyes open to see if we see more as well too. Over here, you'll see is this like transfer of water over there. Nice little island of rocks over there. Just kind of this coming down close to this channel like waterway over here, seen here. Walk on further, and who knows what we shall see. We'll keep our eyes open. I see something right through here. Pile of sticks that's almost into like a formation seen there. Hope you can make it out. Just right there. So now that we saw that, we'll keep on hiking in this direction. I see something over here. A rock circle. And the inside is ash. Like there was like a little bonfire there at one point right there, seen there, as you can make out. Just right there. We'll keep on walking, and we'll see if we can find more of these things. That was the first rock circle that we've seen for over here. There could be more. So we just have to keep walking in this direction. What is this? What is that? It's like a horse or something. Done by chalk, I believe it is. See, just right there. Hope you can make it out. Goes well with the leaf right there on this rock scene here. There's like an old pathway down here. It's the same as what we found from before. See here, it just has no growth on it though. But you just walk on that and you get out to this trail that is up there. See here. So here you can see is another trail on the hang on my left of me. Trail there, and a trail behind me. Seen here on the hang of my right. Right up to here. Reach the Pathfinder. LOL. So yeah, but yeah, pathway just right up inside there. What I'm confused, keep on walking? Oh yeah, okay, I believe that's a bike trail.
Finding some
So,
good stuff.
yeah. Yeah. So, backing up, you probably saw that. And over here, you see is this clearing with some big logs way the heck over there. It's not too far, but I'll zoom in. Seeing there. There's a little bit more of the clearing under those big logs. Seems just right there, as you can kind of make out. More of the clearing spot seen over there too. This spot also was part of not a mining site, but also has like mining site like areas over here. I'll show you. It's not too far from here. I see something over here. It's another rock-like circle. Just right there. I see it behind these trees. Just right there. You can kind of see almost like a rock circle. Seeing just right there, closest to the pathway, going this direction, and going in this direction as well too. Right in the center. Rock-like steps. We'll take a look in the inside. Almost like the other one that we've seen from before. That was just way up there. Now we got one just right here, which is pretty cool. Seeing the rock-like circle from over here. Anyways, let's get keep on walking and see what else we can find. I see something else right inside there. We'll take a quick peek at this, and then we gotta keep on hiking in this direction. What is this? Look how long this log is right there. And now we get this big bullet scene here. How interesting seeing something that looks just like over here and just a big log. I think this is either a tree or something. Look how big this is. Wow, isn't that something seeing something that looks like that? That log right there is extremely big. Really big. Never seen something like that just down like that where those trees are. Isn't there something? Anyways, let's keep on walking. See what else we can find around here. I hear some water. Shh. There's a better way down there. We'll go through over here. We'll check out this. from here. Walk down to over here. It's like a hidden falls. A secret tucked away hidden falls. Right there. As you can see right there, a secret tucked away hidden falls. There. And here. There is a pipe right there, but this is not active. But down here is a secret tucked away hidden falls. As you can see, just behind me from over here. And I just walked down from over here to get down to over here to check out this. Okay, then I check it out. We're going to go to those rocks. This will be our stamp area. They're not far. They're not too far from here. But there's a sign right there we haven't seen before. It has a number to it. It's pretty interesting, whatever that is right there. 190. Interesting, see something like that? It's right there. Rocks are not too far. They're just way up there. We're gonna have to power walk this one. So I'm going to pause the camera as I do some power walking, only to get to there. I'll see you over there. We got this. We got a park like thing here too. Just right there. How to make this way up here? I have no clue. It looks pretty interesting. See something just like that, just right there. See a scenic view? Let's check out over here first. Right here, those trees. Look at that water. I'll take a picture too. There we go, one picture for it. Now we gotta keep on power walking. So what you'll see over here is what I mean about the mining time. Look. This was mined rock at one point. All up here. We won't have time to go much further. We'll stop here. But look. All of this is mining rock. Now we gotta get going, but I'll show you the opposite side and walking back. We got a little bit more over here. Hang on my right of the rock. Over here. It almost looks like a rock quarry of some kind. Almost like a rock quarry. And then we got here is a great spot to like as we mosey on back because it's time to head on back. So this is all the time we have for today for this unique still like adventure for today. Okay, this thing here. Well, that's time on the walk back. And over here you see some more mining rocks that kind of just went down over there, where that house is right there. Doing this on the walk back, I'll walk backwards. But change the pace. So all those were mining rocks that gave away. So here is a giveaway, so gotta be careful when you're riding your bikes up here, because of this thing right there. So it's like giveaway. Right there. So if you're like biking, make sure that you're watching out for that too. Right there that I'm just pointing at. Check out the sky through the trees. Down to me over here. Here we are in the hang back. On the head back, you'll see is this rock-like circle. Over there. Just trying to head back from here. So. You can really get the sun in that one. Back up to the sun again. I can just touch the sun with my finger. Oh, almost touched it there. Hard through the tree there. There we go. Fingers touching the sun. Isn't that something? Spring fun. Gotta have some spring fun. Fun under the... Where is it? Sun. Then there'd be more of that in the summertime. Oh, I do love that view of that sun. Feels great to be out in it.
Totally.
And then back to rock circle. Make that 2. Rock circle 1 and rock circle 2. I totally forgot to include that one. This rock circle 1 and rock circle 2. See in there. Anything exciting about those rock circles? Someone actually made them. Name, I'm not going to mention on here, but someone has made those rock circles that you just see in. Isn't that something? Very artistic it is to add some as cool addition to over here. Who knows where this actually leads to? That's destination unknown. Up there. There's something up there. Do not know what of though. So I'll call this part destination unknown. For at least that part there. Destination unknown. Who knows where that leads to? That's a great question. Oh, it does? Oh, it goes up to the reservoir. Okay. But way the heck up there? Who knows? That's a great springtime question that I just don't have the answer to at the moment. But, who knows? We could probably take a helicopter ride up there and check it out. You just never know. Back over here. And back to where we were before. From over here, as you can see, the bin, those rocks, and that place up there. Some kind of water power generator. I think that's what that actually is right there. The fences. The plank of wood. To a creek-like area, whatever that is right there. It's pretty interesting. Back to these interesting things. And back to the parking lot. To those trees, we'll see the mountains and the clouds. I'll see you all back for a cookie soon.